Hi guys, this is your full moon reading for the 10th of May 2017. Okay, well the full moon, it's in Scorpio. It's always an interesting full moon. It's traditionally the most intense of the year because Scorpio is such an intense sign, and the full moon energy is also very intense, so it could be quite intense emotionally. It's a really, really good time for Scorpios and Taurians because the sun's in Taurus and the moon being in Scorpio, so they should really use this energy to their best advantage. For the rest of us, the energies are passionate because Scorpio is fairly passionate, so it's probably quite good for love. But I do think it's not really the time to flirt without intention. Passions run pretty deep with water signs, so that energy we may all get a little carried away with that energy, that intensity, and you may just be flirting with someone with that little bit of intention, and your own emotions could take you by surprise, and you could get a little bit deeper and a little bit more involved and more intense than you would do normally. So just to be aware of that. Scorpios also rule secrets. They're really, really good at keeping secrets. And the full moon energy wants to shine a light on things. It wants us to know the truth of a matter. So you have that dual kind of energy. I mean, I don't think I'd like to be a politician with a sex scandal as a secret under any Scorpio full moon. It's an ideal time for that kind of thing, that type of secret to become public. Okay, so we've passionate, we've got secrets. The full moon wants things to come to fruition. It wants to pay us out for things in the past. There's quite a lot of aspects to this full moon that are making us look at the past as well. Not quite as many difficult ones as the Libra full moon. The Libra full moon in April the 10th, that had some fantastic aspects, but it also has some really difficult aspects. So that was surprising, and things came out of the blue, and a lot of people had a terrible time, a lot of people had a brilliant time. This one is a lot simpler in terms of aspects, but it is Scorpio, it is in Scorpio, so that is going to give it that extra intensity. Feelings are going to run high under this full moon, so it's not really the time to have a confrontation, especially in relationships, because you've got Venus now in Aries, and don't really want Aries aggression to meet head on with the Scorpio shadow side of jealousy and revenge and that type of thing. So if you can keep things, confrontations for a different time when the moon is not quite so intense, that might be a good thing to do. Okay, I pulled some cards. The first one is the Chariot. And what I like about this is you've got the light and dark here. And when I was thinking about this card, the Chariot wants us to move forward. It demands of us to make a move. It gives us the strength to do that as well. But with this light and dark here, I was thinking that Scorpio energy is very good at balancing the light and dark, accepting people's shadow side, understanding that quite often within our flaws lie hidden strengths. They have really got a fantastic antenna for understanding the emotional responses of things. And I think that is asking us to use this full moon to firstly move forward, but we need to balance and accept our true motives for doing things while we're doing that. And when we do that, then I do think that we will have a better understanding of our own strengths. Air signs especially will find this the most challenging. Air signs, out of all the elements, find it difficult to accept their own flaws. They prefer to justify their actions, and dress it up as something being for the greater good, as a justification, they're not always very in touch with their own emotions. And I think this influence is asking us all to, the Chariot card there is asking us to accept our true motives, accept our emotional response to things. Okay, 5 of Cups came up. This is about loss. I think with the aspects that are asking us to look at the past, it might be asking us to look at old wounds, making us understand why we were so hurt by people, looking at betrayal in the past, and perhaps looking at what we've done in that situation as well, to create that, accept our culpability in those situations, and just try and heal them, accept, how you feel is how you feel. You can't, it's not right or wrong, it's just how you feel, and not feel badly about that. And the Hermit as well. And I was hoping to get the Devil card up really, because that would just be perfect for a full moon in Scorpio, but I didn't. I got the Hermit. And this is looking at, again, going within, looking deep within ourselves. The water signs are really good at doing that, and that influence can really help us. So I think there are 2 cards about looking at the past, accepting our shadow side, accepting where we've perhaps not been totally honest with ourselves about our true motives for doing things, accept that it is our own insecurities, our own anger, our own negative emotions that have made us do things, rather than how we might explain things to other people. We might dress it up a little bit, make it sound a little different to how it actually was, what really truly motivated us. So look at our really, really, really true motivations, and then use that knowledge within ourselves. And it's really tough to do that, because we all want to think that we're these wonderful people that all only do things for the greater good. But I think we need to accept that, firstly, so we can move forward, but also so we've got compassion for other people. I think you could have some jealousies from the past as well come up. And if you feel jealous maybe of an ex or something like that, then just sort of go with it for a few days. These energies will pass. By the beginning of next week, it will be a completely different framework that you're living in, and your feelings won't run quite so high once it's past this full moon. The full moon influence will take us through to the weekend as well, so just be aware of that as we go into the weekend, that things could get quite intense this week, hopefully in a good way. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy your Scorpio full moon. If you've liked the video, please like it and leave a comment. That'd be great. Thank you.